Hi Dan, a bittersweet moment here today. You girls put an excellent performance in, but results just haven't gone for you, have they?
No, listen, it's tough to take, isn't it? It's credit to the girls of what they've done. To come back after last year and to match the punch tally of the champions and ultimately lose it on goal difference is a phenomenal feat in itself. And it's tough. It is tough. It means a lot to a lot of people. The players and staff, they've given us everything over the last 9-10 months. So ultimately, to lose out on goal difference is really hard to take. And I know the girls are disappointed, but they've got to take real pride in how they've represented this club over the last 2, 3, 4 years, however long they've been with us. And what I did say to them in the circle was 5 years ago now. 5 years ago, this weekend, we stood in a group and we lost our place in Tier 3 to goal difference. And 5 years later, we lose a title to goal difference. So everything that came in between was nothing short of unbelievable. So we've got to make sure we make sure the next 5 years is just as good as the previous. So that's the challenge. I hope we stay together. I hope the group come together through adversity again, because it's tough to take. And as I said, to lose it on goal difference is a real killer.
And your girls gave a good account of themselves. I mean, to come here, get 3 goals. I mean, Brighouse are not an easy team to come to, are they?
No, Brighouse are a great side. They're a great setup. We talked about trying to put the pressure on at Nottingham as quick as we could. And making sure that we got that early goal and Anamorphis has stepped up. Great little win from Beth to get us the penalty. And we wanted to make sure we were on the front foot from the off, and the girls have done that. And then they've added 2 fantastic goals to it. But as you've seen 2 or 3 weeks ago, Forest came here and couldn't get the result. So to come here and win convincingly is credit to the girls. And listen, it's nothing short of what I expect now that they turn up and produce performances like that week in, week out. So really good today.
Well, you built a great project here, Dan. What's next for you and the girls?
It's got to be to get over the line. It's got to be to get over the line. And the disappointment of last year, things happen for a reason. Maybe we weren't meant to go through another playoff. Maybe this group couldn't have dealt with 2 playoff heartbreaks if it was to be. Maybe it's teed up for us nicely next year. Who knows? But I'm committed to the club. I love the club. It's been a big part of my life for 4 or 5 years now, and I want to make the dreams happen. I want the girls to achieve their dreams. I want to make the staff dreams happen. So I'll be fighting and ready to go in the new season. Obviously we've got a county cup final to deal with yet, but I'll be fighting, ready to go in the new season, and hopefully we can get over the line. This club needs to be playing in the championship, and we've got to make sure we do everything to give the players and the club the opportunity to do that in the coming years.
And this week, the league announced that the playoff is going to be scrapped. That's going to take women's football forwards now, isn't it, Dan?
Yeah, it's about time. Forest have won it today. They should be playing in the Championship next year. Same with Watford, Oxford or Ipswich. I've been saying it for a long time. The game shouldn't exist, but it does. And someone's got to deal with that heartbreak that we dealt with last year. And it's unfair. But thankfully they've seen sense, and it's going to be scrapped after this year and really open up the pathway. I think you'll see Tier 3 as strong as ever next year, because again, the winner of this league next year will go on to achieve lifelong dreams for players and staff. So let's hope we're involved in that. Let's hope we can build over the summer and make sure we're fighting in amongst some great clubs next year, with probably your Burnleys and maybe Newcastles and Huddersfields and Files and all the teams, Stokes in and around us, and Brighouse as well in that. So let's hope we can continue building on what you've said is obviously a great project.
Well, you have got one more game left of the season, Dan. It's the County Cup final at Molineux. That's going to be a special occasion for you and the girls, isn't it?
Yeah, listen, an opportunity to lift silverware at Molineux doesn't come round very often for staff or players. So I know it'll mean a lot to everybody involved. But listen, Stourbridge have come into our league for a reason for next year. I'm sure they won't just be turning up to go through the motions or enjoy the occasion. They'll want to win, and they'll want to add a cup to their trophy cabinet. So we're going to have to train hard this week. We're in most days this week preparing well, and ultimately it's about trying to put on a show for the fans, making sure we get over the line and don't finish the season empty-handed.
Thank you, Dan.
Thanks, Tom.